Hi and welcome to another episode of Roettgen Braai Master. Today we're making flank steak, pinwheels, flank steak lollipops, stuffed with provolone and baby spinach. And what you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. And this is all we need for today's dish. We need some baby spinach, we need some wooden skewers, we need some provolone cheese. Now provolone cheese is really good on the barbecue because it's a cheese that has quite a bit of oomph. Then you need your favorite rub, so the rub of your choice, and obviously a flank steak. Now this flank steak is from Australia, it's an Angus Flanksteak, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And what we're going to do in the next step, we're going to cut it open this direction and fold it open to fill it with the provolone as well as the baby spinach. Now my apologies, I forgot that we need 1 clove of garlic as well, and what we're going to do with the garlic, we're going to just cut it up rather finely, and then we're going to put that into the flank steak as well. Now the goal with a flank steak is that you cut it open this way and fold it open, and obviously the aim of the exercise is that you don't cut into any holes into it, because later on we're going to wrap it around the stuffing. So what you do is you want to find your preferred side, and then you're going to make an incision here, and you're always trying to keep the same distance between the top and the bottom, and that's what we're going to do now. Now, all done. I did manage to cut a hole into it, but hey, that's how life goes. And as you can tell, I've already taken the garlic and I spread it on 1/2 of the meat. Now, let me tell you, 1 clove of garlic is absolutely sufficient. Then we're going to season our meat on the inside. Now you can use salt and pepper, or as I like to use my dry rub. That's really entirely a personal choice. But it will add a great flavor to it. Now, what we're gonna do next is we can either start with the provolone cheese, that's how I like to do it, on the inside, and then put the baby spinach on top, or you can put the baby spinach down and then the cheese on top. That's really entirely up to you. Now the important thing is you want to have a little bit of meat left over here and on this side that you don't cover with the cheese, because when we roll it up, you want to have kind of like a binding spot there. So we're going to finish that up now. Now what you want to do is we're going to roll it up, and you always want to pull it a little bit towards you and fold so that you get a nice fold going here. And you will see the part where I cut, unfortunately, a little bit into it in a second, which is right here. But as I said, hey, that's the way life goes. Anyways, I think that looks rather neat. And what you're now going to do is obviously we have the end part here, and you want to secure it with the skewers. Now you're going to stick the skewer through, and then you're going to add additional skewers every 1.5 to 2 centimeters, so about every inch, to make nice pinwheels or lollipops out of it. All done, and just for the ease of handling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the ends of those skewers because they're rather long, a little closer to the meat, so it makes it easier for turning later on the barbecue. And in the last step, we're actually going to form the lollipops. What we're going to do is we're going to cut right in between those skewers. And then in the end, it will look just like that. Now we're outside at the barbecue, and as you can probably tell, I've switched things around again because the weather is not all that great. Now, just very quickly, as a side, we're going to be doing some mixed vegetables with some mushrooms, you know, just something that I found in the fridge, cut it up, and we're going to do that on the side cooker. and the barbecue is already heating up. Just as a setup information, I've used the griddle plate on this side. It's really getting hot now, and these two wooden boards. And why I'm using these wooden boards, I'm going to show you in a minute. So on the side, we're just going to use some olive oil, heat it up in a pan. Then we're going to put the veggies in and let that just cook for a little while. We're going to season it with my favorite Braai grill. I think it just adds a fantastic flavor to it. Once the vegetables are cooking away, we're going to take care of the pinwheels, and I think they look absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of olive oil onto my griddle plate, and then we're just going to set them on for about 2 minutes each side. Right, the 2 minutes are up, and you need one of those spatulas because we're going to flip them now, and because of the cheese you obviously need to get right under it, but I think, ow, ha, it is obviously hot, so maybe I'll take a tong as well, but don't they look absolutely ridiculously good already? I think that looks absolutely awesome. Well, I'm going to flip them now for an additional 2 minutes. The next 2 minutes are up, and now I'm going to show you as to why we're needing those wooden boards, because obviously as the cheese has melted and there are little openings up here, the cheese would obviously just melt and mess up the barbecue and make it really nasty, so these wooden boards help to prevent that. We're going to leave them up there for now another probably 5 minutes, and then we're ready to eat. But I think they already look absolutely phenomenal. The 5 minutes are up, and I think they're looking absolutely fantastic. I'm going to take them off now and prepare them on the plate. Well guys, I think that looks absolutely awesome. I'm going to cut one open in a second and I'm going to show you the inside, but yeah, I'm rather thrilled. Well guys, I think I would call that a success. Alright guys, and there you have it, our Australian Angus Flanksteak stuffed with provolone and baby spinach. I think it looks absolutely delicious. And it definitely is. Well, we're gonna dig in now. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would appreciate a comment and a thumbs up. And please obviously head over to that subscribe button for more great videos to come. And I hope to see you soon again at Roettgen Braai.